the next stance I want to talk about is extremely important, and it's called Laoma, twisted horse. Why twisted horse? Because it's as if we are standing in horse stance, Mabu stance, and see, straight back, and I twist myself 180 degrees this direction. I started with the face pointing and the pelvis pointing this direction, and I twist the pelvis, the feet don't move, don't change the place. You see, I twist the pelvis as much as I can, almost until it's pointing backwards. Almost, it's actually pointing here and not here, but I start here and ending up there with the pelvis. Okay? So this is twisted horse, and it's very important, and we have two variations. Frontal Laoma stance is like this. I take my rear leg and move it forward. I cross it from the front side of the front leg. You see, I take this leg and move it from here. And then I can continue with the other leg. I can, for example, kick forward. I was here, I advancing this direction, I'm doing 1 and 2. The second variation is a backward. This was the front or the forward Laoma. Now I want to do the backward Laoma or the back Laoma, and I want to advance this direction. So I take this leg. You see, now the movement is backward. Before it was from here forward. I advance with my pelvis forward. Now I advance with my pelvis backwards. Now I can kick side kick. I can kick the backward side kick. Okay? So it's a very different direction. One front kick or one and backward side kick. Two different, very different sorts of stepping, and they work together. Because if I want to bypass an obstacle, I can bypass with front to Mabu, and now back Laoma and Mabu, front Mabu, back Mabu. So it allows me a lot of flexibility in the movement, and of course the Laoma stance is about twisting and creating torque, and using this torque for manipulations in combat, for making joint locks, for making throws, for making takedowns. Okay? So if I'm standing with the frontal, with the forward Laoma step, now I twist this direction. If I'm taking the backward Laoma stance, again I twist this direction, but I can continue it. See? I'm going into with the Laoma with the forward step, twist and twist again. Twist and twist again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And basically we use it for creating torque. Every time I want to twist around myself, I use Laoma, because this is what this stance does. If I'm doing the forward Laoma, I can use torque point it forward. If I use the backward Laoma, I use the torque to point it backward. Let's talk about the important motorical points in Laoma stance. So firstly, feet. The frontal feet, and it doesn't matter if I'm doing backwards Laoma or forward Loma, it's the same motorics. The frontal foot is 90 degrees to the back foot. You see? And the line is the rear leg toes are in line with my heel, with my forward heel. Not here on the middle, because then I'm unstable, but on the heel line. My heel is on this line, and my toes also on this line of the floor. I can stand in very wide open Loma or in more high Loma. In high Loma, the knees are almost touching together and the rear heel is upwards, not on the floor but upwards. It's very stable stance. It's stable because it's mobile stance, and it doesn't matter if I'm doing forward or I'm doing backward. Same. See? This was frontal Loma and this is backward Loma. It's coming to the same stance. It's just different direction of propagation. If I just stand in Loma, I can choose whether give front kick this direction or backward side kick this direction. So another important thing about Loma is the twist of the pelvis. It's important to feel it. If you're not feeling the twist, you're just standing without any without using the spring force that created in our torso, in our oblique muscles for turning and making round and movement. So this was Loma stance. Extremely important stance. You can see it everywhere all the time.